Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Bronze Grade Podcast. This is episode 13. I'm Lawrence, and with me are Dixon and Jackie. How are the two of you?
This week, overall good, but like so much random things happen to me.
Did you play much games?
Fair.
Did we?
Like outside of whatever we did you play by yourself?
By myself? No. I was occupied because my kitchen sink broke, which rendered my kitchen useless.
So are you getting just takeout now?
Yep, until I can get my kitchen sink fixed. I mean, I can run to the bathroom and wash stuff, but you know.
Yeah, that's kind of a pain. Yeah, no,
It is. And when I order food, I can only order like dry food, because if I get like a ramen, for example, because I usually don't drink the whole broth, right? Because it's too unhealthy, so I would just dump it. I can't dump it in my bathroom, right? So yeah, I'm limited to like, you know, clean dry food like sushi or rice bowls or salad,
which isn't bad.
So what's the problem with your sink? Is it the faucet?
My faucet broke off. No, my faucet literally just broke. Right. Yeah, and I can't. Well, here's the thing. My faucet
what did you do?
And it's leaking on the top. So like, I'm just letting it. I'm just letting it leak, and the water's just draining down. It's not leaking really quickly, so it's not going to flood. But it's so the faucet. Yeah, the top of the whole faucet just broke, and then it's leaking water back into the sink very slowly.
I feel like there's a shut off you can find below the counter.
Under the sink or something.
So I tried turning it and I couldn't. I think it's stuck. So then when I called the plumber, he was like, "Oh yeah, it probably just rusted and got corroded or whatever." And then he's gonna come replace the two shutoffs, replace my faucet, and I mean my bathroom sink also needs some work, and my bathroom toilet also needs some work. So I'm gonna get him to do everything at once.
Damn. Right. I mean, if it works out, I guess, right? How strong did you like pull your lever, like your faucet?
I didn't. I was very gentle with it. It just came off, and I was like, "What?" And then that was it.
I don't know if I believe that.
And then, well, so when I'm trying to filter water, I need to get like a plastic jar, run to the bathroom, fill it up, and then pour it into my water.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. And then another thing happened today. I came home, and my what do you call those, smoke detector was like out of battery.
Oh, that's easy to replace though. Come on.
I know, but it's annoying though because I don't have any 9-volt batteries at home, and then I was already tired. Right?
Yeah,
I was
they're
already
9 volts. Yeah.
Yeah, I was already tired as fuck, right? Because I had a busy day. And when I came home, the fucking thing was like beeping. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I haven't even ordered dinner. It was like 9, and then I was like, fuck. And then I thought about driving to the supermarket to get 9-volt battery. But then I think, like, you know, driving's gonna take too long. So I walked it to the nearest drugstore and bought an expensive battery. And then, you know, it was a 5-minute walk. So I went to the drugstore, got a 4-pack of 9 volts, and then walked back home angrily and replaced. Well, you know what's funny? Both of my fire detectors' battery died together.
Did you buy it? Well, they probably got changed at the same time. That's
I don't think it did. But whatever, man. So I replaced it. How often are you supposed to replace the fucking batteries? I feel like I've never. I feel like I've never replaced the batteries before, and then suddenly
I've done it twice. I've done it twice already.
So my place right now, the fire alarms, they use 2 AAA batteries, and they run out of batteries super fast. I've been here for 5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
I think each of them have gone off twice already, and it sucks.
Damn, that sucks.
Do you readily have batteries at home?
Ever since that first time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do too. I have like a pack of 9 volts somewhere.
Yeah. I've learned my lesson. Always have 9-volt batteries. Imagine it being at midnight, like at 2 a.m.
Yep.
I've had that happen.
Right? That would suck.
Yeah.
Really? What did you do? Like just top it out?
Well, I wasn't sleeping yet. Like I was like here, like playing games, and all of a sudden I hear this like weird, like loud beep noise, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And take my headphones off, and I track the noise downstairs. I'm like, "Oh my god!" And
You're getting swatted.
Yeah, I'm getting swatted. So when Jackie was saying how like he didn't want to drive to the supermarket, I thought he was gonna say, "Yeah." So I took my phone out and Ubered one, and I would have been like, "What the fuck?"
You know, it actually crossed my mind to Uber buy it.
Horrible.
I was so tired because I had like a long day, and like it was a hard day for me today. And then I get home and this fucking thing happens, and I thought the worst thing was I thought I had 9-volt batteries. So I pretty much like destroyed my closet looking for it, and then I couldn't find it. So then after I installed the batteries, I needed to waste like 40 minutes putting everything back together in my closet, my utility closet. It was the worst. Yep. But, and then I ordered food, and then it took 60 minutes to get to me, so I didn't eat until like 9:30.
That's all right. It's not horrible.
Don't you have backup food? Don't you have like emergency food you can?
Yeah,
you can
but I don't. But I don't want to like clean or wash anything because I don't want to do it in the bathroom.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I guess just leave it in the dishwasher and just leave it there.
No, so I just eat out of the containers now and I throw it away.
That's fair, honestly.
You mean for takeout food, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you not typically eat it out of the container?
No.
Yeah.
If I had a functioning kitchen, no. I put it on a dish and I eat it like a civilized human being. Do you eat out of containers?
Yes.
I mean, if I'm the only one that's gonna eat it, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, exactly. If we order like our separate food, yes, I'm just gonna eat it from the container.
You guys are savages.
No, Jackie. Is this like you going to eat at a restaurant alone? Is that type of mentality? Like if you eat in the box, it's like you might as well be at the restaurant alone.
No,
eating.
okay.
No.
Hold on. The box carrying the box is just to use to transport the food. It's not meant to be
my mouth.
Eaten out of.
Well, yeah, to my mouth.
No. The box is purely meant to transfer the food from the restaurant to your home, and you eat out of a plate.
That's just more dishes. Why am I wasting my time?
It's just a plate. Okay, so
Jackie,
what?
Sometimes when you're at a food court or something, they just serve your food to you in one of those boxes. Do you have a problem with that?
I do. I asked for a plate so I can scoop it onto the plate. Yeah, that's what I do. I ask for a plate and I scoop it onto the plate and I eat it. And then
what if they don't have a plate?
Then I don't order from that place.
What if they serve it to you in that container before you knew that, and then they say they don't have a plate?
Well, I'll still do it, but then I'll never go back there again. I know which places will give me a plate.
Wow,
that's wild.
If they don't give me a plate, then that's it. Then I'm not going back.
I almost prefer it in the box. I don't know.
No, man. Okay, look. Let's say you eat out of the box, okay?
Okay.
And then you can't finish it, right? Then the whole thing's contaminated. Then you gotta Then you gotta box it back up, and it's
no, Jackie.
What?
But if you put everything into the plate, do you put the whole thing in your plate and eat?
No, I scoop out as much as I would scoop like a quarter, eat it, and then scoop out a little bit more, and then if I'm full, then I pack it up, I take it home, or if I finish it, then I keep scooping out until I'm finishing it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like the contamination thing for me is fine.
I asked for a plate.
What contamination? You're eating it.
Saliva onto the thing.
It's your saliva.
Growth.
Well, what happens if somebody else wants to eat it in your household?
Then they eat it.
Then you tell them to screw off.
Then it's contaminated.
Then they eat it. Then they take a spoon and they start eating it.
No. So Jackie, this is how it happens. Yeah. Like they open it up and it's like, oh, can I eat it? And then I would look at it and spit in there and say, yeah, you can have some of it.
Yes, you could do that. But I prefer to just scoop it out. I prefer anybody in my household to just scoop it out of whatever container they're eating at.
So, Jackie.
Yeah, what?
You currently live by yourself.
Yeah.
So there's no other person.
No, I still do that to maintain to maintain a
Sanity.
civilized. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
In case like in situations, because when you're living by yourself, if you don't have discipline, that can turn into a problem. Because when your significant other comes back, like in my case, and you start acting like a snob, then I'm gonna get in trouble.
That's fair. I just never like if it's my immediate family, no one gives a shit.
So I have to have discipline when I'm by myself, just in case. Because if my significant other comes back, then I'm screwed. She'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Like
I'm
I
not
can
sure if you
understand,
brought this. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was like, I understand if you're eating with other people that aren't like close to you, but like if it's like your immediate family, I'm pretty sure your spit and other random or gross germs have already been everywhere.
Probably.
Don't think it matters.
You're right. You are absolutely right.
But
hey, that's
no, and that's fair. Like in the case of like us, if we're eating together, no, I'm not gonna just like take my hand.
Oh,
and put it into the food.
totally gonna touch your food.
You can touch my food. I'll still eat it. No big deal for me.
No. Jackie means he's gonna lick it. He's
That's
gonna be like
fine
right
too.
on top of it.
Jackie really wants to do that. I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't eat it. But I get it though.
No, yeah, that's fine. No. So Jackie, I was gonna ask. I'm not sure if you brought this up, but during the podcast, but you do this spinach thing where you just eat a bag of spinach,
for a meal,
that could be your meal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Does your wife know you do that?
No. Crap.
So that's one thing that you have to keep.
Now we gotta cut this out.
Oh no, he doesn't need a bag of spinach. Who the fuck does that? That's weird.
Well, no, I actually, well, so, see, when I come home, and if I'm super tired, and if I don't feel like ordering food because, I'm sick of, whatever I've been ordering, then, spinach is a good, healthy food for me that I'll just eat it. I'll just eat it straight up. Sometimes I don't even put dressing in it. I just eat it. I just eat it.
Like it just almost sounds like the opposite of eating junk food. Like Jackie gets shamed for eating like too healthy. Like he can't tell his wife because he's eating just way too healthy. It's like she can't do that.
I'll survive. Like I've done like a week and just eating spinach, like bags of spinach.
Oh sure. I mean, I can understand.
Spinach and butter lettuce. Those are the two things. So I kind of alternate butter lettuce and spinach.
See.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good stuff. Sometimes I would just like wash it and eat it straight up. Sometimes I'll put some dressing on it. Spinach though, I don't know if I told you, but it's actually much more healthier if you cook the spinach versus eating it raw. If you eat it raw, it actually isn't that nutritious for you. It's like fiber. Yeah, you need to actually cook it to activate the healthy stuff inside.
So you like to eat it the unhealthy way? Is that what you're saying?
But I eat it raw most of the time.
It's how he gets his unhealthiness.
Yeah, exactly. That's his shame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyways.
Well, speaking of Jackie's food, what are you eating this week?
Right now I have a bowl of grapes in front of me, cotton candy grapes.
Cotton candy grapes.
What the fuck is that?
Is that just a type of grape or a brand?
Wait, you guys don't have cotton candy grapes where you are?
Oh.
Look, Jackie, I call them grapes, so I don't know what fancy names they use.
Oh my fucking god! Cotton candy grapes fucking taste like cotton candy, but they're grapes.
That sounds disgusting.
That sounds pretty disgusting.
Wait, am I allowed to bring fruit? Taking a plane?
I don't know. I'm
gonna look it up. If I can,
I'll
bring you.
Just
I'll
don't
bring
get
a
caught.
bag back next time.
Just don't get caught.
Yeah, but what happens if I get...
then we don't know you.
I'll bring a bag back. I'm gonna look it up.
Look,
because I know if
Jackie,
you're driving, you're not allowed to bring fruit. Yeah,
Jackie. If TSA catches you, you can be like, "Oh, I thought this is cotton candy. It's not a fruit. It's cotton candy, right, sir? Right?"
That's
They'll
when
take
you
out a
tell
baton
them.
and beat me down immediately.
That's when you tell them like I was gonna eat them now.
See, Jackie,
Fine.
if you beat you down, then take out your phone, take a video, and that's content for this channel. That's fine too.
Yes. But anyways, yeah. No, if I can take it on a flight, I'll you seriously never seen cotton candy grapes? Like they don't have them where you are. It's
Look,
literally.
I don't know. Like I might have seen them before, but again, like to me, grape is grape.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Like they're just grapes. That like it's a bag of grapes that says cotton candy in the fucking bag.
No, I definitely have not seen that shit.
Oh my god, you guys are missing out.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Hold on. You have not lived until you've had cotton candy grapes.
I guess I might as well be dead.
You have not lived. I say that again. You have not lived unless you've had cotton candy grapes. Just saying.
I feel like Jackie's doing the Fist of the North Star thing. He's looking at us and saying, "You're already dead."
Yeah.
And I explode.
I know. I'm just like I'm super surprised you guys don't have a cotton candy. There's no
Again,
way.
I don't know if I've had it before.
You don't go grocery shopping like you.
No, I look at it and say, "That's grapes. I'll buy that."
No. It says fucking cotton candy on the bag. You're not gonna miss it.
Oh,
No.
Jackie.
I don't think
Jackie, I don't know if you know.
What?
Jackie,
do you have reading problems?
I don't read.
Are you dyslexic? No,
I might as well be.
I'm the one that doesn't read, Lawrence. You're the one that reads through every fucking game content.
I don't read the packaging, really.
What?
Dude, game content?
No.
You're supposed to.
Hold on. You read video games, but you don't read real life shit?
No. Jackie,
What?
I let the dialogue play out for the content, not for myself.
If you're playing by yourself, do you skip like me?
No, but I like to, like, I still read it. I just don't let the whole thing play out, typically.
I skip everything and I use my imagination to put the story together.
And then you ask us why things happen. And no, I get that. We've gone through this. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's the best way to play video games. But anyways, yeah, what are you going to say?
Jackie, I don't think we've asked you about Resident Evil 4 for a long time. I guess you haven't played that in a while.
Nope.
Are you done with that game now by this point? Or are you going to go back and
You
try
mean
to wrap it up?
completed the game or what?
No, as in, like, will you go back to finish it?
Well, see, I'm going to go back to playing it, and then I'm going to complete it, and then I'm going to get the DLC.
Okay.
The Ada Wong
Because
DLC. Yeah.
I just remember last time we talked about it, you were pretty close to finishing, so I wasn't sure if you wrapped it up.
I like the game. I like the remakes, and I do hope they remake 5, and then keep remaking the rest, 5 and 6.
It just feels so recent, though. Even 4 honestly feels too recent for a remake, but whatever.
No, man. Wait. If you played the old Resident Evil 4 and the new Resident Evil 4, it's like 2 different games.
I know, but it's like my thing with the remakes is that the graphics for the old ones, like, they're a little dated, but they're okay compared
they're
to...
not. They're shit. What are you talking about?
God, like, compared to, like, the Resident Evil 2 and 3, a remake, like, that is a huge difference compared to 4.
I think Resident Evil 4 is shit, okay? The old one. The graphics. The game is good. The graphics are bad. The new one, game is good, graphics good. Play it.
No, like, a 4 I can still go back to play for sure. 100%. Like, the graphics would be fine for me.
Wait, you have the new 2, right?
Yeah.
Did you play it at all?
Yeah, I got through maybe like a quarter of it, I think.
What made you lose interest?
Just time. There was a period of time when I wasn't able to game. So I started that game and then that happened, so.
But I mean, you can play it back now.
Yeah, but now we're playing all these other games. And then Resident Evil 2, I feel like I would go back and restart. I wouldn't go from where I left off.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I think the other problem is, like, where I left off, I was actually having a lot of ammo issue. So I just don't think I liked where I left the game. So yeah.
Is there a cheat code you can use?
I don't want to do that. I feel like if I rush it, I can.
Okay.
I mean, it's a PC version. If I wanted to, I can go out and find mods. That's fine.
Yeah,
Like, that's not going to be why I stopped playing.
Yeah, like the Thomas and Tank mod.
I really wanted to get that DMX mod. Like
the DMX mod's really good too. Yeah.
Oh man, that's so good. But I feel like I shouldn't play it for my first play.
What does it do? It just plays music every single time the thing comes out.
Yeah.
It's such a good
funny.
thing.
Yeah, it just makes it funnier. I don't know.
Yeah, I know it is funny. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, like the Resident Evil 1 remake.
Yeah.
I played that game with a bug. Like there was a item duping bug, so I basically duplicated a bunch of grenade ammo.
Wait, there's a Resident Evil 1 remake?
It's not the remake that you're thinking of.
Is it like a remaster?
It's so Resident Evil 1 was originally on PS1, right?
Yeah.
The remake came out on GameCube.
Oh, so it's still shitty.
That's still the one that they have on Steam. That like the latest Resident Evil 1 that they still have. So
how does that make it shitty?
I don't know, but yeah, like I'm not against using dupes or bugs, but yeah, I try not to.
Okay. Where are we? Yeah. So.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
What are you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say like other games we played. So I don't know if you had something you were gonna.
No,
say.
well, I was gonna. I don't think we even talked about the game that we just played yesterday.
Well, I was gonna start with Borderlands
what is it?
2. I don't know if you want.
Okay, we can talk about Borderlands 2. What do you want to talk
about
Borderlands 2 about?
Jackie,
you know what? Hold on. That game. Like before playing it, I thought it would be okay, but then like during playing it, it was just I didn't do it. I couldn't play it. I fell asleep like 3 times. No, I fell asleep like 3 times, man.
Well, it was pretty late, so maybe you're just tired. But I mean, it's a pure action game, right? Like,
and then the next day you're like, I fell asleep playing Diablo 4.
Yeah,
which you're like adamant on continuing to play. So I like that. I'm not even gonna use it from there. Like, I don't even mind that you don't like that game. I expect as much. I just don't know if you know exactly was the problem for you.
I think the graphics. The graphics were very dated.
Okay, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the characters were really ugly.
Well, that just goes to the graphics part, right?
Yeah.
No, but the characters are really ugly.
Sure. I mean,
how old is that game? How old is Borderlands 2?
I think that's probably on the 360 era, also, right?
Is that when is that? 2006?
It's been pretty a while back now. I don't remember the exact day though, or like the exact timing.
Because like Witcher 3 is an old game that doesn't have shitty graphics.
Well, no, Borderlands
Witcher 3 is like a generation later.
Yeah, but the graphics in Borderlands are done purposely like that, right? Like that was the allure of it.
I know, but
Borderlands 2, 2012.
Okay, Witcher 3.
Right, but that was the allure of the game. It was different compared to like all the other ones.
When was Witcher 3 made?
Witcher 3.
2004.
No. 2004.
1999.
15.
2015?
On PS4, Xbox One.
Witcher 3 PC.
Yeah. PC also, yeah. 2015.
When did Borderlands come out?
2012.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Borderlands is a generation before this.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But either way,
I said, the graphics were an artistic choice, right? It wasn't because like they didn't have the ability to make good graphics.
Like the thing is, like apparently they before Borderlands 1 came out, they had a not stylized pass on it, and it actually looked really ugly.
Because I didn't even understand I don't even know what we were doing other than just shooting shit.
Guy.
But isn't that what's
happening in Diablo?
Yeah.
Well, Diablo, I kind of know what's happening. Just trying to save the world from being overrun by demons and shit. And in Season 2, you're saving the world from being overrun by vampires.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure, though. That's what I think. That's what I'm inferring. But in Borderlands 2, I can't even infer what's happening. Because you're just...
But you don't like to. You just want to see action. action shooting, killing.
No, but I'd like to infer sometimes what's going on.
No, so the problem is that you blocked all that out because that was Claptrap giving you the narrative.
Wait, what? Who the hell's Claptrap?
The robot that you think was really super annoying.
Yeah. That robot's garbage. What was he doing? What was his role? Just to tell a story?
He was giving you the objectives.
Mm-hmm.
Why was he giving you objectives? Is he your commander?
Oh, well.
He's just like your sidekick.
Your guide.
Why are you listening to a robot? The fact that you're listening to a robot is lame.
Why are you listening to a priest telling you to go kill vampires? Same shit, no?
Because Jackie's super religious.
Is it a priest that's telling you to go kill vampires?
You tell me.
I don't think it's a priest. It's just like some woman you run into with a crossbow.
Thanks. That totally helps. That helps your case, Jackie.
No. And then she's like, I need help. And then you're like, okay. And then you go into a cave together. I think it's a cave. And then you just you kill some shit. And then you teleport out and you pick up the next quest and you just go to wherever the dot is.
I don't think it's helping your case. It's not
yeah, it really isn't. It's basically the same thing that's happening in Borderlands, except it's not a woman that's given you quests so far.
Sure.
Again, I'm not gonna say, hey, we should play more of it because I think I played, enough of it for myself.
I would prefer playing Euro Truck Simulator way over Borderlands 2.
Which is funny
by a huge margin.
Because Euro Truck Sim is pretty ugly in terms of graphics.
No, I have to disagree. Euro Truck Simulator 2 has better graphics, in my opinion, for me, subjectively, than Borderlands 2.
See, that makes no sense whatsoever, because Euro Truck honestly is block-ass graphics.
No, Euro Truck has pretty good graphics, man. It looks pretty good
definitely doesn't. If you compare it to your flight sim, it's shit.
Well, it depends,
yes.
right? If you're like, it depends on how high you're flying too, because the lower you're flying, the shittier it looks.
Flight Sim was named one of the best graphical games ever. Euro Truck Simulator is not even close to that list. What are you talking about?
That's because they didn't. That's because the rating people didn't play Euro Truck Simulator. There's got to be mods to make it look better, right?
I doubt it. I think it's mostly for driving, right? Like, I mean, you're not.
I think it's mostly for additional models, like more models of trucks and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't think.
Like, I'm not gonna say it looks good or not. I'm not a graphics nut, so whatever.
Yeah, no.
I don't think your truck looks great, but that's fine.
Did you guys watch that Xbox thing?
Yes. I took down a list of.
I didn't watch it, so
okay. So I guess we can jump into this. So
yeah,
the notable games that they showed: Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater.
I watched that. That was
you saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you still hyped for it, Jackie?
I'm hyped for anything Metal Gear.
The most story-heavy game ever.
Skips cutscenes anyway.
Wait, no, hold on. Is it?
Yes.
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 What do you mean?
Metal Gear Solid, like, Kojima's known for being way too verbose and having way too long cutscenes.
I think they're
like,
okay.
Within the industry, he's like known as being the one with like the craziest, longest cutscenes and dialogue that just repeats itself and going extra long.
Yes,
I think they're okay. I guess Kojima stuff doesn't bother me.
You just have this weird spot where, like, if you don't find something is like unbearable, then it's like, this is the greatest thing ever, even though like it's literally the same thing as like the next game.
Yep. And also, Jackie says he loves Metal Gear series. Did not personally finish Metal Gear Solid 2.
Well, I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2
also,
isn't a real Metal Gear.
What? 2 is in the name. You had this argument before with other games that don't have the number in the title. It's not main game. That literally has 2 in the name.
Metal Gear Solid 3 or 2 was a scam.
You're one of those people.
Yeah, it is though.
It's not. It's directly in the story and
no,
gets referenced in future games.
Why can't they make Why can't they just make the game like all like you playing Snake?
Because that's how Kojima wanted it.
I don't think that was fun though. If it wasn't all Snake.
Well, Kojima just gave all his fans the middle finger and said, "You love Snake, right? Right? Here's Snake in the opening. Guess what? He quote unquote dies, and then you play as this other blonde guy that's gonna do cartwheels instead."
Dude, it's called world building and character development. That's what that's called.
But I don't need it. Didn't he get phased out like totally? He wasn't even part of the story afterwards.
What are you talking, dude?
What?
Jackie.
What?
Jackie, well, you love this series. You don't remember Raiden in other games?
Which one? The Metal Gear Solid 4? Was he?
Yes. Yes, he's the cyber ninja.
For like 10 minutes. And it was.
And then they made a whole other game for him.
Yeah,
called Revengeance.
Which is garbage.
Which is something that Kojima started and then he left off.
Wasn't a bad
because he didn't know what to do with the tech.
Because he realized it was garbage.
It was a great game.
It was a fun game. Fun beat 'em up.
He was also referenced in Metal Gear Solid 3.
What?
You just don't know it. Dude, God.
Wait, what? But he wasn't even born.
But they make references to him in that game.
But he wasn't born. How do you make
I'm
references
telling
to
you,
something
like,
that's
okay. One thing.
What?
Okay, this is going to be a whole Metal Gear thing. In the opening, you get to choose which game you like in the series. If you choose 2, you start off with his mask.
Okay, that's bullshit. No. Okay, yeah, that doesn't count. That's dumb.
And then there's also one other character, which is...
So obviously, I've never picked that because I don't like
whatever.
2.
Later in the game, there's a character that's supposed to basically directly reference Raiden.
Wait,
like the whole reason he's designed that way is because he looks like Raiden. It's Volgan's right-hand man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, but
the guy that Snake knocks out and takes his mask or something, or makes it.
Well, like, what does that have to do with Raiden, though?
That it totally references that game. It's directly involved.
No, but it's just a reference. The like him being a character has nothing to do with Metal Gear Solid 3, right?
I mean, the DNA's in there.
What do you mean?
It's the world,
like,
yes.
Yeah, it's the world. Everything is relevant.
No,
I don't know why you can discount a whole game in the series.
Did you
look? Not even the character. Like Metal Gear Ray is integral to the story of 4. You have a whole fight between Rex and Ray.
Did you even like Metal Gear Solid 4?
I liked 4. 4's ending was the best.
I'm trying to remember.
4's ending was a Snake and Ocelot fighting on top of the battleship or something. Like hand-to-hand fighting.
Hold on. Wasn't 4's ending like him meeting Big Boss at the end or something like that?
At the very end.
Yeah, and then they were just like talking.
Yeah, but that's like the cutscene at the end. But the final fight was between Snake and Ocelot, and it goes through all 4 games thematics, like all the music, all the HUD changes to reflect that. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Explicitly noting 2 as part of that.
Yeah. Don't know what.
Again, as someone who loves that series, I don't know what you're on.
Selective enjoyment.
Like I have problems with 4, but I think it lands pretty well.
What's your problem with 4?
My problem with 4 is that they introduce a lot of cool stuff in the first 2 chapters, and then they never bring it back. Like all the soldier faction stuff that they put up front.
Yeah,
that's a huge part of their marketing, and then they're like, no, whatever, don't care about that anymore. Here's a bunch of fan service instead.
I didn't like.
How dare you talk about that? Great fan service.
The one thing I didn't like about 4 was Snake's constant cough.
I mean, that's also thematic though. Like him getting old was kind of the thing, like plot wise.
He kept coughing though. Didn't like that. That was.
It's like hearing people chew on microphone. It really sucks, doesn't it?
He just kept coughing. Wait, and I think that his coughing also attracts enemies if they hear it too.
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, it's part of the game, right?
There's also the middle chapter where it's just stealth. That was also kind of not great. I don't know if you remember. It's like the nighttime city chapter.
Yes, actually, that was one of my favorite ones, though. I like that.
Oh, God. I just think that whole map was kind of boring.
Because he just follows people around, right? He doesn't really do anything. And you're not supposed to kill anybody. Yeah.
Also, it doesn't make sense that Jackie likes a section where you kind of just do nothing, follow people around, not killing. That just doesn't sound like you. What?
Jackie just has selective enjoyment. That's what I'm saying. Just very selective.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I liked it. It was it was. I found fun in it. So,
would you get the remake day one?
Metal Gear Solid 3?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. If there's a collector's edition, I'm on it.
All right, we'll hold you to it. I don't know if they have a date. Dixon, do you remember? I don't think so. Right?
No, not by heart. No, I don't think they have a date.
2024. It's 2024, like June 2024 or something like that.
Okay.
Won't be for a while.
That's closer than I expected.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just have no faith in Konami right now.
I'm still gonna get it. I think it's still gonna be a good game. Yeah.
I think it'll be a fine
hope they have
game.
a collector. I hope they have a collector's edition. Yeah.
Also, Mr. Why do you guys play old games or watch old movies? Mm-hmm. Are you gonna play and get the
collection?
The collection.
So I found yesterday. Well, like when I was cleaning out my utility closet, I have I found out like I have like a PS3 version.
Yeah, the HD collection.
I don't even know what it's called, but like I found a box and it's got like 2 CDs or something like that in it. It has every single one of those games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why this new collection kind of sucks because
and I even have like Peace Walker. Like I have even the portable ones in there.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why this new bundle is just kind of baffling because I don't think they did anything to the games more than what they did for that collection.
They didn't. It's the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Metal Gear Solid 1 is still 30 frames per second.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That one I heard people say it's because it's the gameplay is tied to the frame rate, so I can understand that. But still, like you sold the exact same game before.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're reselling it, right, for like $60, then you might as well just update it a little bit. I don't think it's
because they know people are gonna buy it, right? So they're just like whatever.
I don't even think the sales were that good either, because otherwise people will be talking about it.
People are talking about it though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people were just disappointed at what they did with the package, like the lack of much new things. I think they might have more art books and whatnot to the package compared to the old one, but it's just not that substantial.
See, whenever I get like these digital art books, do you even look at them?
No, that's why I don't really count that as much. I know some people really like them, but it's not like why I'm there.
I want physical.
Because I've gotten a lot of like these digital comics or like digital soundtracks, digital artwork included within a variety of past games I've owned. I've never even loaded it up before. Like I just played the game and that was it. And I didn't even play. And most of the time, I don't even play the game too long. About 10 minutes and then turn it off.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, it's the fact that they call this Volume 1 is more interesting than anything, because for Volume 2, are they going to include Metal Gear Solid 4? Because that's never been on anything else other than PS3. Like that'd
be really interesting.
No.
Yeah.
The Metal Gear Solid 4 was part of that HD collection.
It's not.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab. Hold on, I just need to. I'm gonna grab it. Hold on.
Okay. I mean,
how dare you speak lies?
I know what's in the HD collection. I have it.
Yeah, Lawrence is like, I'm looking at it right now.
Like, I don't know if he has a collection bundle, but like, he said that was on the PS3.
No. I'm gonna take a picture for you right now.
Okay. Yeah. No. What console was that for?
PS3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Metal Gear Solid 4 was only on PS3.
No. This is part of that collection. Look.
No, he's saying it's never been released anywhere else besides PS3. Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So if they release it onto like the next gen or whatever, then it's the first time that that's happening.
Exactly.
Essentially, what he's saying. Okay. Not that it doesn't exist in that bundle.
I did not understand your English.
Yes.
Okay, but anyways, if you take a look at the picture, yeah, that collection has more games than that fucking Volume 1 thing.
Well, it's a marketing ploy, right? You're not gonna release all their games.
Yeah, it seriously has every single Metal Gear game.
Yeah, it's just marketing. They're not gonna like.
You have the more complete bundle because the one I have was just the HD collection. Mm-hmm. It doesn't include 4. Yeah. I'm not sure it includes 1. That might have been a downloadable code.
Well, I don't have my PS3 anymore, so I won't be able to play that anymore. Yeah. But it's good to just have for a collection, I guess.
Yeah, like what you have here is basically, like the superior one.
It has a comic book with it. I've never even opened it. Holy smokes!
But yeah, it's like very, like just marketing, right? They're not gonna put all their eggs in one basket.
This like cool. Volume 2, I would assume would be Peace Walker, the PSP Vita games, and 5.
Yeah,
and 4 and 5. That's
Peace Walker. Wait, Peace Walker is for portable, right?
Is Vita, yes.
Yeah. So,
but a lot of people consider that to be good enough to be part of the main series.
It is. It is a good game. Like I mean,
like I'm not gonna say it's a numbered part of the franchise, but people have said good things about it.
I think Volume 2, they're probably gonna have like Metal Gear Solid 4.
Well, 4, 5, Peace Walker. Again, like I think they might throw more of the handhelds into that one, if anything. Like the portable ops.
They might put all the rating ones in there too, like the Revengeance or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if they do Revengeance in that one.
I almost doubt it.
Yeah,
because I was thinking they might throw in, I don't know, Acid 1 and 2 in there. Mm-hmm. There's a Game Boy one that people seem to think was pretty good. I actually played that one. That was all right for.
Wait, is that like side scrolling or what is it?
No, that one is basically the MSX style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you played those, the MSX Metal Gear games.
I couldn't talk.
Honestly, those are so close to actual Metal Gear Solid. It's kind of amazing for the time.
Yeah.
So anyway, moving on. Another game that was shown in the showcase was Alan Wake 2. That game looks fantastic.
I mean,
that's really good.
Did you guys see the critique of this guy saying that it's a copy? The gaming mechanics is a copy of Resident Evil 4.
Well, everything's a copy of Resident Evil at this point.
Yeah, that's such a weird thing to call out.
Yeah, how is that like relevant whatsoever? Like any type of tank shooter is from Resident Evil.
No, it's more like it's from the first Resident Evil 4. Games have already been copying that style, so it's not like, surprising.
Yeah, that's a really weird thing to make a video about, or whatever he did, or they did.
But yeah, no, because it got the reviews are so good. I kind of want to give one a second try again.
I don't think you're gonna get past it because your main problem was the flashlight mechanic, right?
Wait, do you?
I've never played it. I've never played it.
Do you need to play 1 to play 2? Do you know?
Well, yeah, it continues the story.
Oh, there's a story? I thought
not in your world, Jackie. Not in your world, but there's
that game is supposed to be pretty narrative heavy.
Yes, almost like Heavy Rain. But no, there's quite a bit of story in there.
Hold on. If you're telling me Alan Wake 1 is basically Heavy Rain, I think I'd be more interested in it.
No, definitely more.
If you're telling
action,
me if you're telling me I can bypass all the action concepts, I think I'd be way more into that game.
No, but yeah, like I mean, if you don't care, like you can play 2 without 1, but I believe it does continue the story, and that's what people were saying. They're like, "Oh my god, took so long just to continue the stories."
I really wonder if they're going to directly reference Control, because I don't know, Dixon, if you know anything about that portion, but the DLC for Control supposedly is just talking about Alan Wake directly.
No,
Like,
I never.
It's
seen
within
it.
that world. Have you ever
Okay.
played Control?
No, I've only seen a few speed runs of it.
Okay,
I
so
never actually played it.
it's kind of hard for me to explain because I don't really remember the description of it. But basically, in the Control world, there are these items in the world that's just conceptually so important. It shapes the way the world works, whatnot. It's weird, but you have like a 2B pencil that would be a huge thing and whatnot. They would keep these things contained because it's so reality changing. And I think the Alan Wake book, from what I understand, might be one of those items. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What book are you talking about?
That's interesting.
This is a game that you've not played.
Okay.
I was asking Dixon earlier if you would be into that game, but I don't think you.
I don't think so. I don't know. I can't see it.
Because I actually like that game a lot, except for late game battles are a little bit iffy.
But no, it looks good. Like I think we were saying earlier, I don't think I'll get it right off the bat, but maybe eventually, just because I do want to continue the story and stuff and know
You
what's
did play
going on.
the whole Alan Wake one, right?
Yeah, but I don't remember too much of it anymore. I would have to like kind of read to get a refresher.
Yeah, I
like the
wonder
whole
if
story.
Jackie would get enough by just watching a refresher video, or I don't know if Alan Wake 2 would open with one.
Does it
I
still
think-
require the fucking flashlight? Do you know?
Based on gameplay, it looks like it.
Okay, nope. I can't accept
Yeah,
that.
this.
Why do you need to point a flashlight to kill something where you can just shoot it or hit it with like
Because they're
something?
things that can't die from bullets. Can you
Okay,
shoot
and
demons?
Their
Hold
gameplay
on.
mechanic.
Hold on.
It's
Why
what it is.
is there any point in the game where they incorporate the flashlight into the gun?
I don't remember
Like a tactical
anymore.
thing?
I don't
Because-
remember anymore.
Why don't they just do that? Just put like a tactical light on the gun.
Because Alan
Problem solved.
isn't.
Problem solved.
He's not a SWAT team member.
Well, I mean,
Jackie, have you ever played Doom 3?
Yes.
Do you remember that game? Do you remember that game, actually?
How old is Doom 3?
I don't remember.
It's not
remember.
that
But
old.
the-
It's decently old, I guess.
The main complaint people had about that game is that you can't just have your flashlight out. Like, you can't even, have one hand on a flashlight and the other hand on a gun. So
Okay.
what you're talking about right now just reminds me of that. People are like,
Well-
just tape that flashlight to a gun.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, like just why can't you just use like a tactical flashlight? I don't understand that.
But
Because
can't
he's not trained.
Doesn't he just hold the flashlight while he shoots? I don't know. I didn't.
I'm pretty
He
sure
does,
he
but
does,
the-
from what I remember.
Yeah, he does. But the thing is, like, wouldn't it be better to just because this is part 2, so I would assume when at the end of part 1 he would have learned that
I'm so confused why this is an issue if you can still shoot while you have the flashlight out.
no, look, if you put a tactical gun on an AK, right? Wouldn't you be kicking demon ass?
No.
Does he pick
Because
up
they'll
an
phase
AK?
through the bullets and be like, haha, loser, what are you doing? And then
No, because
proceed
well,
to kill
the
you.
light is like no, but it's a tactical light on an AK versus just holding up a flashlight
No.
and shooting.
Does he have an AK? Does he get an AK?
Doesn't get an
Well,
AK.
why can't he? Why didn't the writers put one in?
Because it's not that type of game. I don't understand.
I'm so confused.
Like, what are you
How is
talking
it not that type
about?
of game? You find guns,
It's not
use a light-
warfare. What do you mean? There's no AKs lying around in random spots. Can you go find an AK right now?
Jackie just opens his closet and it's like, here, look.
Wait, hold on. So, oh my god. So he uses one gun and one flashlight? The whole thing? The whole game?
Listen, it's been a
There's no
while. I
weapon
don't
selection?
remember too much. It's not,
Like, you
but
can't
again,
get-
like, it's not that type of game, though. It's not about
No,
what guns you
I-
have, right?
I'm more confused that Jackie's, making these questions, but he didn't even play that much of the game. Like, he wouldn't know if there's an AK later on, and he tapes the flashlight to it.
I played 10 minutes of it.
No
Right?
AK, no sale.
Wait, but
No
like
AK,
in Resident
what the
Evil,
fuck?
in Resident Evil you can pick up like submachine guns and shit.
Resident Evil, you're a freaking SWAT tactical officer that does like crazy things.
Jackie, they're not the same game. I don't know why you're
Wait,
making.
is that
why
what he
you're
is?
bringing up Resident Evil.
He's an ex officer.
Who are you
He
talking
was a
about?
cop in Resident Evil 2, and then in Resident Evil 4, he's directly appointed by the president.
Wait, hold on.
He's like Secret Service.
Dude, they
might as
all
well.
have like tactical training in Resident Evil. What are you talking? They're not random civilians that pick up a gun and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go fight some zombies that can kill me in 2 hits." What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Jackie, I don't think you understand the protagonists in Resident Evil games are like, 20 years old but super qualified for everything they do.
Yeah, they're all like tactically trained and all that stuff. But no, I don't know.
Realistic.
I don't know if I'll get it right away. I might wait a bit, see how it goes, find some time, and maybe play it, but not right off the bat. But the reviews so far look really good for it, so
All the
can't
reviews are
complain.
I mean, I think a lot of people go in knowing what to expect, though. Like from the first game, like if you're into that, then probably okay.
Did either of you guys play more Cyberpunk since the update?
I think the first time I played was right
The
after
update.
the update, right?
Yeah, it was
Did
after
you
the
play
update.
again? Did you play again?
Not recently. I don't think
No.
so.
Haven't
Yeah.
had the time since.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to play more. It's not like I'm totally stopped playing it, but
Mhm.
we'll need to find the time to do it.
Exactly.
Another game that they showed was Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, and the mode they showed off
Yes.
was the Animal Crossing mode.
So good, so good.
Wait, so is that the same thing as Like a Dragon, except in Hawaii?
No, that is basically the latest Yakuza game. Yes,
But is it the same thing?
it's the turn based.
Yeah, no, but like, does it just carry on from where it left off?
Yeah. I think it's the sequel. I think it's the.
But he's in
the next
Hawaii,
game.
right?
Okay, I guess so. Yeah.
Wait, what's the
I don't
game
really
called
know
again?
too
Wait,
much
no.
about
What's the game called again?
Infinite Wealth.
Infinite. Oh.
It looks good. Very kind of excited.
Fine. So I think
when is
I
it
don't know
released?
about this mode. I think my biggest gripe so far is that Kiryu is part of the main cast.
Yeah,
Like-
and
Fucking give that guy a break, man. He's out. Like he got out of. He actually got out, but
no, man, he needs to come back and
maybe put
deliver
him to rest.
deliver
Oh my
items.
God. Oh my god.
He's got to go deliver
like-
items.
Okay.
I like Kiryu, but I feel like, after 6-7 games, let that guy go.
Oh, he's
The
there
guy
to
wanted
go-
to leave from day one.
He's just there
You know
to
what,
give
though?
comic relief,
Like,
And, like-
again, I think this is the town looks really. I'm just looking like a fast forward version of the trailer. It looks very.
Look, Jackie, the town is the town. They're not going to get away from the scale of the game.
Yeah, it was
like-
never like that.
Yeah, Yakuza games or Like a Dragon games are going to always be around that scale.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm more surprised that they threw in the Animal Crossing mode. Like, I think it's probably their big mini game for this.
What's the
for
Animal
this
Crossing
release.
mode?
So, do you know what you do in Animal Crossing?
Yeah, you walk around, make friends, build shit.
Mm-hmm. That's happening in this one.
Yeah, but with some other stuff too, like the delivery, weird bicycle,
Yeah.
random,
Oh.
side
thing.
quests.
yeah, side quests and stuff.
I mean, for people that are into it, that's good, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, I think Yakuza just constantly puts a lot of things in their games to keep people engaged. And I think a lot of people do like their big side games a lot.
Okay.
Mhm. It looks fun. I mean, it looks one of those games where you're like, oh, let me pop this on real quick, play it for a bit, and then leave. Right?
Yep. I don't know. I'm just expecting Tom to still show up here. He's gonna be the real Yakuza this time.
That would be the greatest crossover appearance ever.
Did you guys play the
Most
samurai
appropriate.
one? Did you guys play the
No.
samurai one?
Nope.
Are you going to?
I mean, I like the series, but they take way too much time for me. So I don't think I'll play another game for a while.
In the past there was like a samurai game, for PS2.
You gotta have to explain.
It's very. It looks a lot like the samurai Yakuza.
Way of the Samurai.
Is it an open world or a fighting game?
Way of the Samurai. I think that's what it's called.
Do you like go around and build like katanas and stuff, and you fight random people in a partially open world village? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's fun.
Yeah, I no, sorry, was it for PS3 or PS2? I think it was PS3, right? I don't remember now.
I think it was PS2.
Okay, it was a fun game. Yeah.
Never played.
That game needs a remake.
Do you know who made that game?
I don't know. Temco?
Dixon?
I don't remember.
Acquire. It's called Acquire.
Yeah, Acquire.
Acquire, I feel like. I don't think I've heard them in a while, so.
Way to Samurai 4 is on Steam. You should get it. It's so good.
Do you have it?
No. I just saw it.
Oh, I think I actually have that on my wish list.
What?
The Way of the Samurai 4. I don't know if I removed it, but I've had it on there for a long time now that you talk about it.
You have Red Dead Redemption 2 on your wish list too.
Yep. For when it gets to like $5.
It's so cheap right now. It's like $20.
What is it? $5?
Like $20.
Yeah,
it's not $5.
I don't call
though.
that cheap for that game. Yeah.
No, but it's a really good game though, isn't it?
I don't like cowboy games that much. I'll mess with it, but not $20 mess with it.
Why don't you like cowboy games? What's wrong with cowboy games?
I played Red Dead Redemption 1. I didn't actually like it that much. I played through the whole game.
Well, you don't like it because
I'm not a big fan of the horse riding. I don't think the shooting was that much fun.
Do you watch cowboy movies?
No.
You're not a fan of like Western movies?
I don't think I've watched a cowboy movie. Do you consider Django Unchained?
Yeah, Django is, yeah.
Yeah,
you like Django?
That's the only one that I've really. I thought that was all right.
And then there's the one with the 8 cowboys. What the fuck is it called?
The 8 Cowboys?
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna look it up.
I've not watched that. No.
Or is it called like the 8 or the 10 or whatever? It's like
The Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight?
Is it? Hold on.
I'm gonna assume that's the one you're talking about. Yeah.
It's the one with Chris Pratt.
I think that's what it is. I have not seen that.
Okay, that was pretty good. I watched it, and then did you watch Cowboys and Alien?
No.
Wow, you guys really don't like cowboy stuff. I'm a fan. I love Western stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like I know people who love Western stuff would be way into the Red Dead games. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch The Revenant?
No.
The Revenant, you mean?
Revenant?
Yeah.
No.
What's that? Okay,
that might be on my list. Is that the DiCaprio one?
Yeah,
yes.
The DiCaprio one. That's a good movie.
I haven't seen that. I do want to watch that at some point. But when you talk about cowboy movies, I thought you meant like the Clint Eastwood old school cowboy.
Those are good too. Well, no, I was
never watched
another one's Magnificent Seven.
That was relatively recent too, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
it was a little bit newer than Hateful Eight.
Yeah, but I've not really. Well, I mean, recent years I haven't watched too many movies. I mean, hey, if you like cowboys, yeah, sure, I see that. Just not really for me. I'm more into the sci-fi type things.
Okay,
so cowboys.
Are you gonna get Star Citizen?
I'll watch you play Star Citizen.
Because they have, what do you call it, the Squadron 42 thing like completed, right? Or near completion.
Dude, I'm sure they've said they're near completion like 8 years ago, so I don't know if I trust that.
It looks really cool.
Near completion.
Look, Jackie, I'm gonna tell you, Star Citizen has been very good sales pitch for a long time. So yeah.
Well, I haven't really heard of Star Citizen until you guys started talking about it.
Again, I'm more baffled by that, but you know.
Now, because did you watch the trailer of the Squadron 42 thing?
Yeah. I skipped through it. It does look neat. Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Look, the thing is that when the things that you, or maybe I wanted from not Star Citizen, Starfield. I think I wanted the same thing. Like that was the original pitch for Star Citizen. That's why I've always been interested.
Yeah.
But I don't think it ever got to a place where I was comfortable with buying. So that's why I never got it.
I feel like Star Citizen is like the high graphics version of No Man's Sky.
I think it's more if based on what it's selling itself, it would be way more than just No Man's Sky though.
Yeah. I mean, a lot more intricate in detail, but
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Are you thinking of doing it?
I'm thinking very hard. Like, I really want to get a good. Well,
did you see the price?
Yeah, $45.
I mean, that's not that bad. Like, you paid more for games you barely touched.
Yeah. So it's $45 for the base Star Citizen game, and then to play the Squadron 42 is an additional $20.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I don't know.
It's the same price as like a regular game.
I just think it's not worth. They haven't done anything to really like show that they're gonna finish a game. It's been like too long.
Well, I mean, they said that Squadron 42 is like done though. Like they said it. They're like,
yeah, but Star Citizen is like
they said they're on the polishing phase, which who knows what that means.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have no faith in this company. Still believe it's a scam. Still scamming.
I mean, like, look, I think if anything, the product looks like it's on permanent beta phase, and that's
alpha
not like
phase.
The worst thing, right? Or sure, okay. Like, or if anything, let's call it early access. I feel like it's on permanent early access mode, and I've played games on early access, and that's fine.
Which games on early access do you remember?
I don't remember.
Did the early access, when they transition to like the full game, do you still get access to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
early access usually you have to buy into it or something, right?
I feel like Beam and G is still early access, isn't it?
I wouldn't doubt it. There's a lot of early access games that still kick around.
Sons of Forest is early access. Sons of Forest is early access.
Yeah, like there's a lot of games that are on early access and people are already way into it. And when they roll over, I think it's supposed to give you the full license. You're just buying into it early. It's like an early preview release.
Yes,
wasn't
exactly.
Baldur's Gate on early access for like 2 years? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just you have to go in knowing that it's not the complete form.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just with its track record, I just don't see it ever completing. That's all.
And that's why I'm not really gung ho about putting that money for it.
Yeah, if they did more and like show that they could possibly complete the game, that's great. But with the amount of money it's made, and it's still like how it is, it doesn't really look good, personally.
Look, for how much of the game that Jackie will likely play, and for that cost, I think again, compared to other things that he's paid more for, I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, and I think that's fine. I would just temper your excitement. That's all.
Yes. I would say maybe look around and see how much more content there is.
Yeah. I'll see.
Because I mean, like, the trailer shows it's all that cool stuff, but that could literally just be them making like a small video of it. There's actual no gameplay. You know what I mean? You would never know. And then when you buy it, you start flying in, and you're like, "Where's all this cool action?" It just doesn't exist.
Well, I mean, I'll probably just do it for 10 minutes though. So
yeah, and again, I don't know. Like I said, Star Citizen for me is like a weird ass game. Never coming out.
Sure. Well, I mean, yeah, I hope they have like a good, I don't know, Black Friday bundle or something like that.
I don't know if they would do a Black Friday bundle.
Well, no, I don't need a bundle. I just need them if it's the same price and they slap on like a premium ship or something like that. Yeah, I'll totally buy it.
I don't think they.
I wonder because I feel like they're not. They're in a position where they don't need it, right?
Yeah. I think they made. I think what's their market cap, like $500 million. They made a lot of money.
Yeah. Just from people buying ships and buying into the sales pitch. Yep. Crazy.
What about Spider-Man 2? Are you guys interested?
Star Citizen received $600 million in funding. Think about it.
Yeah, $500 million.
Where the fuck is that money?
Look up how much. Look up how much it costs to make Red Dead Redemption 2.
You can just tell us. It's fine.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm actually.
Oh, I thought you had it up.
Hell no. Red Dead Redemption 2 cost to make. Well, half a billion, 540 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, it's expensive.
But that's also probably on the high side of things because Rockstar is willing to just throw money at those games.
Yeah, voice acting, all that stuff, right? So
yeah.
How much did they make? How much did they make?
But yeah, anyways, I don't know. I'm not like a huge fan, and for Like a Dragon, again, have to see how it plays out. May or may not get it. It just
did you play the last one?
I played a little bit of it. And I like the games itself. I just don't know if I would like get another one just to play like Animal Crossing on it or something.
I think my problem with the series is that the combat's always been like just serviceable. It's not like especially engaging or fun.
Yeah, it's not like, oh my goodness, this is like Batman style of like combat or something,
so,
right?
Like even the finishers, I think they look cool, but like after a few times, it's just okay, yeah, let's get on with it.
Can I skip this finisher or what?
Yeah, and
right,
I heard when they went to turn based, it's still kind of that. Like it's decent, but late game it just gets a little tedious.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, if the whole package was great, I think I'd be way more into that series. I think the writing, I do like the split between super serious main plot and a very goofy side quest. I do really like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, we'll see. Not 100% sure, but we'll see.
Jackie, you were saying Spider-Man 2?
Yes. Are you interested?
I don't have a PS5, so
also don't have a PS5.
Okay. It's not. Didn't Spider-Man 1 come out for PC?
Yeah, I want to play it at some point.
I played the old one already. Yeah, that's why I want to play the new one.
Did you buy it, Lawrence? You bought it, right?
No.
Oh, okay. No. It's okay. I didn't really like it that much. It was fun for the first week.
Well, it's a lot of like questing and side quests, right?
Yeah, it's just there's really not like once you play it for the first week and once you're kind of familiar with the city and that you've gone to most places, it gets really boring.
I mean, I think I'd be more playing that game for the story.
Because I feel like Spider-Man 2 is going to be the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
Well, that's open world.
If you're not into the first one, then
yeah, but that's what open world is, right? It's like Red Dead. Once you're familiar with everywhere, it's the same shit.
No, but Red Dead's got shit going on.
Spider-Man has shit going on too. No, it's the same thing. There's random missions. There's random like cop missions you can do. You can save random people. It's a lot of like random events that happen in the game as you're like web slinging around. So it's kind of like Red Dead.
So I think the difference is that when things happen in Red Dead, because of the speed of your travel, it's going to be somewhere close by that you can see immediately.
Yeah.
Whereas Spider-Man, because he swings so fast in between buildings and whatnot, things can be happening way down below, and you get an icon instead. So you might not be as engaged, I guess.
Sure,
that's fair.
Is the city bigger in Spider-Man 2? Like, did they make the map bigger?
No idea.
I don't know. Probably not. It's probably still what.
Anyways, let's go back to the Xbox thing.
Yes. The next game was Ark's Survival Ascended. I was going to ask Jason about this.
Yeah,
because you've played Survival Evolved, right?
I played the first iteration of it, which is called Survival Evolved. Yes,
Survival Evolved.
Correct. Yes, and it was so buggy.
So
man.
What is that game? I don't think I ever really followed.
So pretty much you just spawn it. Like it's like server based, kind of like what's those like random games? Pretty much you can join a server. No, not MMOs. You join a server, there's people playing on it, and you pretty much just have to gather and like tame dinosaurs and build your base. You can like kill other players. It's pretty much that kind of game. It's like survival game, right? Kind of like I forgot what that game is.
It's like DayZ.
Yeah, it's like DayZ. Yeah, but instead
so
there's
you play
just
rounds
dinos.
at a time.
What do you mean rounds?
Like,
No, I think people come and go, right? So
Yes.
server, like people leave the server and new people can come in.
Yeah, it's like a permanent. It's like a persistent server, essentially.
that sounds
You can
fun.
join.
There's no story, right? You just create your own thing.
Yeah, but then people can come raid you and kill you, right? So that'll waste your whole time. But what it was just super janky. Like the graphics weren't optimized. It took I think it took me 20 minutes to load into a server. And it was horrible. And then
Is that
taming,
consistent?
Mm-hmm.
Is that consistent? Like you always have to spend a lot of time getting into the server?
Yeah, and I think at the time I didn't have the greatest rig, but even my friends that I was playing with, they had better rigs than me. They didn't load much faster. So just really jank in that way. And same with the dinosaur taming. I remember one night, I think we were playing, we started at 10 and we stayed up until 5 a.m. because we wanted to tame a triceratops.
Holy shit.
And then
5 a.m.
yeah, and then just as about to tame it, the game janked up and it disappeared. And I'm what the fuck just happened? Literally wasted the entire night.
Was that the last time you ever played that game?
No, we played a bit after, but it was just kind of annoying where you would go into the game, you would go, do what you got to do during the day, and then you come home, log in, and then everything's gone because some people raided your base and stole everything. You know what I mean? Then it's kind of okay, well,
Yep.
now you have to start from the beginning again, and just kind of boring after a while. The game
I think
movements
that's the part
but...
that, because that was the part that I was always I'm not gonna stay here 24/7 to guard my shit. People are definitely gonna fuck with this.
So
Yeah,
when
exactly.
you log out, your stuff stays there?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
permanent. Things
Yeah.
on the server are persistent.
So what? How, can you build traps and shit?
Yeah, you can, but people can break it and then raid your base. And then you're screwed
Can
anyways.
you do that to other players?
You can do that to other
do you do
players,
that?
yeah.
Do you?
We did a few, and then that stuff is fun. But then, like I said, go to work, come home, everything's gone, and you're oh, cool. Well, that was fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just that raiding other people's base for things, then you can't really put it anywhere because your base is gonna get raided anyway. Then it's just a zero-sum game. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And
always sounded
like
weird.
Lauren said, you're not gonna stay on 24/7.
well, unless you hide your stuff somewhere where nobody can find it.
People will find it. The map's not it's big, but
Mhm.
eventually people will find you.
Can you bury your stuff in the ground?
Nope. So, and again, the new one looks okay. I won't be playing it at all, but it looks okay, I guess. I hear it's gotten better, you know what I mean, from when I played it. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fixed a bunch of issues, but it's just that type of gameplay loop. I'm not the biggest fan of anymore. It's not that fun to progress and then go back to zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loaded into a game because I have that game for 5 minutes, and then I didn't know what to do or what was going on, so I stopped playing.
Yeah, again, it's more fun with friends for sure. All right.
Jackie plays a game with tutorial, says he's pissed because there's tutorials. Plays a game with no tutorials, get pissed because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh,
No,
my.
it was just not user friendly, so I couldn't figure out what to do, so I left. Yep.
Yeah, the dinosaur taming was cool, right? Having a velociraptor
How-
with you.
Yeah. How common is it to run into dinosaurs? It's a hard thing.
No, it was pretty common.
Okay.
No, so if you leave the server, does that dinosaur get untamed or
No,
does it go with you?
No, so you would leave it in your base. You can set your dinosaurs to defend your base if you want to.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
again, if everyone has insane, not crazy weapons, but if they have a bow, they can snipe your dinosaurs out, and then it becomes useless. But essentially, that's what you did. You could have them there, have them defend. They only go away if they die.
Sure. Okay, that's neat. That's
Right? Yeah, no, that was
Yeah,
the fun
but-
part of it, but everything else was annoying.
Because I imagine by sheer number of other players, your defense, whatever you put up, would just get chipped out eventually.
Yeah, exactly. And
right?
I don't think it was like a big server, but there was definitely enough people that if you logged off, you're probably gonna get raided. Especially if you build your base like open or something like that, right?
Can you leave notes to troll people after you take their shit?
I don't remember that. Maybe it's now in the game, but I don't think you could do that. Because
if you can, then that because you can do that, that's awesome.
I remember there was an item. It was like a syringe that you can make, and then like because when you log off a server, your body like goes to sleep, quote unquote. Like your body's there, but like you're asleep. So you can like I used to take the syringe and find people and just drain their blood and then use it for HP pots.
That was dark.
Yeah. It was like the funniest item ever, man. Like I kid you not. But that was my time with Ark Evolved. Have
you played other games similar to that?
No, I mean that was my first one. Because like I said, I'm not a huge fan of that loop, right?
Yeah.
So never really played anything like that.
Like, do you know if other survival games are of that sort? Like, I know Jackie's talked about Sons of the Forest. Do you know it would be something like that, or is that just a straight roguelike?
I think that's just roguelike. I don't think Sons of Forest is server based. I could be wrong though.
Okay.
Because I haven't looked into it.
Yeah, you don't play with other. It's like you or your friends versus NPC.
Oh, okay.
There's no PvP. I don't think there's a PvP element. It's just PvE.
Because I thought that was always a PvP. So okay.
So that's actually better. Like I wouldn't mind playing it if it's just PvE.
Knowing that, I'm more interested.
Yeah, because you just play with your friends. You don't have to worry about.
Yeah, because straight up, I always thought Sons of the Forest was basically what Dixon just explained without the dinosaurs.
No. Or you just play with friends, or you play solo, and then you just defend yourself against like cannibals or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds better for sure.
Okay. The last game I have on this list is The Finals, which we also played. The beta for. The shooter, yes.
Yeah. With the ray tracing and stuff, right? That is that one.
That's how you're gonna define that game as, hey, that first-person shooter with ray tracing.
With ray tracing.
I mean, you're not wrong, but yes.
Yes, I like the mechanics of that game. Yeah, I like the mechanics.
Would you play more of it?
Nope.
Okay. Because I think
no. The game to me was too empty.
Empty?
I don't know if it's because it's.
Wait,
it's empty.
Yeah. You're just killing people.
I'm not gonna say that.
You're just killing people.
But do you think it's a problem with the size of the map? Because I feel like my experience with Destiny 2, the Crucible, was also kind of like that, and I know you've played that a lot.
But with Destiny, right? You see players much more often.
Well, Destiny is like a 7v7, no? This is 3 versus 3 versus 3. At most, you only have like 9 people.
This game, it's just like it's hard to find people.
Well, you find them at the objectives, which you guys didn't go to.
Have we came to the conclusion of if yesterday we were fighting against bots or people yet?
I'm pretty sure they're people. Really shitty people.
So I don't know. I think I'm in the same boat as Jackie though. Like I like that game, but I don't think I'll end up playing more of it. Like I don't mind if you guys want to play, I can join in, but by myself, I don't think. I just think I suck too much at first person shooters to play more of that competitively.
Mm-hmm.
So
the only thing I like about the game is the skins are nice.
Yeah, the skins are nice. Right.
I wish the environmental destruction was a little bit more pronounced. Like I know it's happening, but I was hoping for some crazy shit to happen.
It might be later on or something. No, I don't know.
I think it's because we didn't even have the weapons to break shit. Like, you had frag grenades. You could do that. Yes, for sure. Did you try to like blow things up?
Not during a fight, but like I've been in skirmishes where walls and floors are blown up. Yeah, so
because I did see quite
happens.
a few explosions last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Well,
definitely
like
is
some
there.
of our fights were but I was expecting like buildings to fall over and all that. Which, yeah,
Like Bad
'Cause
Company style.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like even I think it's probably a pipe dream, but like I was hoping for something like Battlefield 3 when they talked about Levolution. I don't know if you remember that, but like
Nope.
you'd fight in a skyscraper, and if you damage it to a certain point, the whole map would change because that thing topples over, and you know.
I mean, that would be cool.
That
Yeah,
would be
exactly.
interesting, yeah.
That really would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if you remember that at launch for Battlefield 3, whenever that happens, it crashes the server.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, so
I'm trying to think if I played Battlefield 3. Maybe I did. Was that for PS3?
I think so.
Yeah, but it was fun. I mean, personally, if I wanted to, I could probably play it, but I think the super redeeming factor of it is just like the skins. I think it's a bit too slow, but again, my friend did tell me that like the light character is faster, but I still think it's even then it feels a little too slow compared to like something like Apex that I used to play, where like it's much more fast paced. But again, it's not a bad game. I'm sure it'll have a niche.
You know what I've really enjoyed when it comes to first-person shooters is the zombie mode of Call of Duty games.
Then you should play Zombie Army Trilogy.
Because I would just play with friends, and I remember it being very enjoyable.
It's very objective based, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember people talk a lot about it. I just
It's like it's
messed with it.
PvE, and then you just kill zombies, and then it gets pretty challenging. Yeah.
So, do you know if they split that off from the main game now, or like do they have new things with every release of the?
No, it depends on the game. Because the last one didn't have it, but I think Modern Warfare 3 has zombies. So
Okay, because I'm a little bit confused about the split in these games at this point. I know they have different leading studios in between games and all that. It's really weird for me.
Yeah.
And I know they also split off their battle royale mode into just a free to play product now, right?
Yes, so, they do that.
Yeah, like all this Call of Duty things is just in a weird spot in my mind.
Do you guys like the campaign modes in Call of Duty games, or do you just play multiplayer strictly?
So my experience with Call of Duty was Modern Warfare. Well, ever since Modern Warfare is 1, 2, and Black Ops, and I don't think I played anything past that.
Did you play?
And I've only played the single player campaign.
Oh, okay. You don't like multiplayer then?
Again, I'm not good with first person shooters competitively, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I never play the campaign ever.
Sure.
I just jump right into multiplayer. Yeah, I've never played Call of Duty campaigns.
I rarely play it, but sometimes I will. But I mostly just play multiplayer. That's what it is. That's why I
wouldn't mind jumping into multiplayer if we end up playing it. It's just again, I'm just really bad at FPS, so I'm sure I'm just gonna get destroyed anyway.
No, it's just about. I don't think you're bad. It's just learning the maps, right? And just.
Oh no, I'm bad. My aiming's really bad. That's the problem. Like especially with controller, I just can't seem to get the hang of aiming with the controller. So, but whatever. I I just know that's where my weakness is for that. No, get around that. But yeah, I think that was those were the main games that I saw on that showcase. I don't know if you guys saw anything else that was interesting.
I'm just most excited for Metal Gear, so I hope that comes sooner rather than later. But it's definitely 2024.
No, pretty much everything that we kind of talked about was on my list that would be interesting and whatnot. So good stuff. I don't know if you want to leave this part in, but I was going to say, funny enough, our episode is 13 and it's almost Halloween.
Whoa!
funny stuff.
You're right.
It's not Friday though, so
No, it's not Friday. It would have been.
And
really funny.
we're only gonna get. Guess what? And we're only gonna get 13 views.
wow, you're overestimating our performance. I think like even 5 views, I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, but yeah, that's all for me.
With 13 views.
Are you guys Halloween people? I'm guessing not.
No, dude,
Nope.
I hate Halloween. Well, no, like, seriously, like what are we celebrating? Why are we all dressing up as whatever the hell
We're celebrating the devil.
No,
Okay.
we're not celebrating the devil, man. It's definitely not about the devil.
Jackie celebrates Halloween by playing Diablo 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep. Well, I'm definitely gonna do that. Have you guys seen clips of this dude who buys like salmon from Costco and he makes it into like sashimi and he eats it?
No,
Ew.
Isn't that wild?
that sounds horrible.
That's just asking for
Like-
trouble.
Yeah, no, and then he would go to Trader Joe's to buy a chunk of salmon, and then he goes to like Walmart, buys a chunk of salmon, and he goes to Whole Foods and buys salmon, and he makes sushi out of all of those.
Horrible.
Yeah,
He's just, just testing fate.
because
Yeah,
like
he's
he
testing the
cures them.
fate.
He cures them with a little salt solution. I don't even think he freezes them because he never mentions that. So I don't even know if he's killing the parasites in it, if there are parasites. But he essentially cures it with like a salt solution for like, I don't know, an hour or two, and then he takes it out, he slices it, and he just eats it in front of the camera.
Oh,
It looks legit.
God.
It really does. Yeah.
That's gross. Anyway,
Kids at home, don't do that.
Yeah, don't ever do that. Sounds horrible.
then-
You guys want to call it then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for this episode. You can follow us on YouTube at Bronze Grade for all of our video content and podcast, including our new Baldur's Gate video, right?
Yep.
Yes. What is our TikTok handle?
Just
TikTok
bronze
handle is
undergrade
bronze
underscore grade.
Bronze
underscore grade. Yes.
Yeah.
We also have Instagram and X accounts, similarly. And for podcasts, just audio podcasts, follow us on Spotify, iTunes, and other podcasting platforms. For now, this has been the podcast. This is Lawrence. Thank you for listening.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.